Meanwhile, as Washington mulls more sanctions against Iran, Israel is making it clear that it's ready and willing to strike. But Tehran's chief ally in the region, Hezbollah, has made it plain that it will take sides in case of war. RT's Lucy Kafanov reports now on what the militant faction may have up its sleeve.
A red line should be drawn right here.
The line beyond which lies war with Iran.
Netanyahu would like to be able to communicate to the world that the Israelis are ready, which he has, to attack, and that it will be done with the full support of the United States.
Threat or bluff, whatever the case, an attack would all but guarantee a rapid response from another nemesis of the Jewish state, Hezbollah. The Lebanese Shia paramilitary group has evolved from a ragtag militia to a military and political heavyweight. It's part of the so-called Axis of Resistance against Israel, referring to the alliance between Hezbollah, Hamas, Syria, and Iran. And according to Hezbollah's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, both Israel and the United States would suffer a retaliation to any strike against Tehran.
The response would not be limited to the Israeli entity. The US military bases in the entire region will serve as targets.
So if Israel targets Iran even by itself?
America will be held accountable for this.
Israel's November battle with Gaza was seen as a test for a possible confrontation with Iran. Israeli airstrikes rained on Gaza. In exchange came a barrage of long-range mortars and rockets, most repelled by Israel's anti-missile shield.
The Fajr 5, a rocket threat from Gaza.
The war may have showcased newly acquired weapons by Palestinian militant factions, but Hezbollah's arsenal is thought to be of higher quality and quantity. And experts say that it could launch 4 times as many rockets per day as Hamas. The details of Hezbollah's stockpile are secret, but the group's willingness to use it is not.
Israel was shaken by a few Fajr 5 missiles, which could be counted on the fingers of one's hand. How will it be able to withstand the thousands of missiles that will land on Tel Aviv and elsewhere if it attacks?
The last time Israel and Hezbollah came face to face was in 2006. Since then,
Hezbollah has now accumulated around 45,000 missiles of various ranges. There is one of or part of them that, in fact, the range goes beyond 350 kilometers, which, according to them at least, they can reach the whole of Israel until Eilat in the south of the country.
This museum in the south of Lebanon is designed to display Hezbollah's self-proclaimed military prowess. Captured Israeli tanks and weapons are meant to be a reminder of the danger Hezbollah can pose if provoked.
This is the only Hezbollah tunnel now open to visitors, but a network of secret passageways just like this one stretches across Lebanon. They're used to move fighters and weapons across the country, ensuring that Hezbollah stands ready to strike at a moment's notice. Lucy Kafanov, RT, Southern Lebanon.